All right, guys, so we got another banger testimonial from you guys from the mastermind. We got Matti has been crushing it in the mastermind. He went from not just 2 years ago being homeless to be making the money that he's making right now, just like 1 month in. So he's gonna be sharing a little bit about his story. We're gonna share some value to you guys, some tips on how he went about it, and then we're gonna fucking crush it. But bro, just go and introduce yourself to the audience, bro.
Exactly, guys. As Sergio told you guys, my name is Matt. And I'm just a normal Icelandic guy, right? I have a family at home, I have a child, a newborn, 3-month-old. And bro, I had been trying this online stuff for quite some time before I actually went into the mentorship with Sergio. And bro, like this year, I quit my job because I wanted to start an agency as soon as I found out, like, holy shit, wait, I'm gonna be a father at 20 years old. Okay, I need to make money. I got to know Sergio in March, early March. I didn't jump on then because I wanted to do everything by myself. 6 months into this year, and I was like, bro, there's nothing fucking happening. And my son was born, and then 2 months after that, I was like, bro, fuck this. Called Sergio, went into the mentorship, and now I'm making 9.5K as of today. And I did that in my first 2 weeks.
It's crazy. And actually think about the transition. Like I said, like you actually shared a little bit about your story before even the start of this year. Like what, 2 years ago, you told me you were homeless, bro.
Yeah.
Sleeping in your car.
Yeah. Bro, like 2 years ago, that shit changed me, man. Like, I know a lot of people that dealt with the same thing as I did, but I was homeless. And here's the thing: a lot of people I've known dealt with is that they became super fucking sick through the last years. And for me, example, I was sick every single fucking week, so I couldn't keep a normal job. So that led me to a road of understanding that if I don't find something that I can do at home without needing to show up somewhere else under someone else's management, being able to provide by what I can put in whenever I can put in, then I'm just gonna be completely fucked. I tried working when I was homeless, sleeping in my car. Bro, I showed up to work. I would show up to work and then just fall asleep at every single lunch break until I eventually got fired. Because I didn't have the energy to work. So that was a huge life lesson, man.
It's incredible because at the end of the day, like you said yourself, you're making 9.5K a month right now, and we're scaling it up fast. Like here soon we're gonna be scaling it up to 20K a month, and it's fucking incredible. Also, you're coming to Dubai.
Yeah.
Fucking incredible how life can change super fast.
Like, bro, if you were to go back to the time when I was sleeping in my fucking car, I've always been this guy that has like huge dreams. Like since I was in kindergarten, the teachers would ask me or ask everyone like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And we'd have some people say, "I want to be a doctor. I want to be a policeman." Even some guy saying, "I want to be a patient at a fucking hospital." But bro, I always said from the start, I want to be a businessman. I didn't know what the fuck business was. I just wanted to do something that I could be proud of myself for achieving. And then the first time ever in my life, I couldn't see the future. I always saw so clearly when I was in that car. Like, I would try to visualize everything getting better. Because I've always been a guy, I've had rough times just growing up. And I've learned that no matter how hard things get, you're always gonna get better. But for the first time, I couldn't see how. I couldn't see an end. I only saw black. I thought, damn, this is the end of it. So if you were to tell me at that time, like, bro, in 2 years, you're gonna be in Dubai driving supercars, like living financially free, basically, like, bro.
A location.
Yeah, bro, like, I don't know what I would have said, man. Like, it's a crazy change, man. What this online shit can actually do if you put your mind to it. Because you don't have to be smart. Like, even though I'm a pretty smart guy, I've never had bad grades or anything, fucking, I needed to learn how to be more stupid through this guy, man.
This guy came on, he was trying to be super smart always. He was like, let's do this and this and this and this. And I was like, bro, this fucking business is not rocket science. It's not just taking an action that works enough of times to make money out of it. That's it.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I was always trying to invent the new things, like do the same shit people do in school. Like when you're in school, you're taught to, like prepare beforehand, before anything comes up. Like before you go get that exam, you have to study for it, be prepared for every fucking question.
In business, all the way around.
Yeah, like, but when you're doing it alone, like when I was doing it alone for the beginning of the year, I had to take that mindset in. I had to put 89% of my time trying to find the right information, the right knowledge, the right things to actually do to implement within my own business because I had no one teaching me. I had to teach myself. So I saw no results because all my time went into learning and preparing. The test never fucking came, bro. The business doesn't work like that. You're not preparing, and then one day someone comes, oh yeah, here's the exam. No, bro, you have to go find that exam and then only can you start preparing.
Here's $1 million now. You don't get that. You need to fucking go out, try, and then you fail, and you try, and fail again, and then out of nowhere, boom, overnight success.
Yeah, like, bro, it looks like overnight success. Like, it's crazy, bro.
I get people messaging me still like, bro, how did you get rich so quick without doing anything? I'm like, bro, what do you mean?
Bro, this guy had to do a lot of shit, man. Like, I was one of the lucky ones to actually get introduced to him here, from the people in Iceland pretty early on, before he ever, I think, were you coasting anyone in Iceland before?
In Iceland, no, you and Solo were the two first ones.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't fully coaching you, like you met me beforehand.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, all girlfriends are basically best friends.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like where the connection also came from a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, you and Solo were the first ones that basically knew me and actually connected with me before we went and just fucking helped so many people in Iceland like we're doing right now.
Yeah. This is fucking...
But talking about the mastermind, bro, tell them, as an example, you were in a fucking horrible situation. You also tried to do a lot of shit by your own.
Yeah, bro, tried dropshipping, trading, fucking crypto, right?
You tried even a marketing agency, AA partner, you tried it yourself.
Exactly.
And without joining the mastermind, and you just failed.
Yeah.
What would you say is the main difference and why you failed beforehand so often? You were wasting 1.5 years, almost, or like 2 years of your life trying to fail and doing it by your own. That the mastermind fixed to actually just go and just in 2 weeks make 9.5K.
Like it just ties back to almost the point that I was talking about, and it's that like 80-90% of my time was spent searching for the right information. That isn't always, you don't find the best information for free, obviously not, but you could still find something that works. So that's what I was relying on. Therefore, only 10% of my time spent in business was actually doing things that would help me get money. I never got to the point. But when I joined, I didn't have to think about that. This is where the point of needing to become stupid in business, because it's not about being smart. If you try to be smart, you're just creating friction But instead, you want to have someone who already does the thinking for you, like Sergio. And this is what I learned after joining. I joined, and then I was trying to figure out, like, okay, I should do this. He's like, yeah, do this. And I'm like, okay, and what about if I get a guy that wants this and this and this and this and this? Like, bro, I need to study all this. He basically just fucking slapped my ass and told me, bro, shut the fuck up, stop trying to be smart. Just do this, and once you get to the point where you have this option available, we can actually progress to the next step. After finding a person interested, then we can start talking about that. Because I know how to do it, and I'll tell you how to do it, instead of having you trying to figure it out. So you're just really getting a piggyback ride onto getting your first 10K a month, 20K a month, even higher than that.
At the end of the day, you're like getting to 100 grand a month, like 50 to 100 grand a month. It isn't strategy. It's fully just fucking pressing it through and having a thing that works. As an example, like with you, like we're using a lot of DMs, cold DMs for your side. It's working. Yeah. So we push that up to like 50, 100 grand a month. And it's easy because it's just a straight line. Yeah. But when you get to the level you're 100K a month, as an example, at my level, now I need to start thinking. That comes to a point that, okay, I want to get to Halden, I want to get to 1 million a month. I need to start thinking, strategizing, I'm going to put this in place, this in place, this in place, put this here. Because now you're playing a much bigger game. Yeah. But when you're fucking playing a small game of hitting 20, 30, 50K a month, it's not strategizing, it's just fucking taking action on what works and just fucking go out and take more of it.
It's like I was always a big believer in, I still am a big believer in that I'm going to do something remarkable with my life. Like everyone should feel that way about them in some way. It doesn't need to be business. Of course, for people watching, you're already interested in business, so whatever you want to do, if you want to do something great with your life, it doesn't start by finding out exactly what it is you want to do. Like you're not going to start from scratch and create the thing that's going to be remarkable. You first have to do the things to get some leverage, so then only can you start pushing yourself towards that goal.
Yeah, people always say like you need to find a passion of yourself to make money. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah. You just need to make money, and then you can go what you're actually passionate about.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, the reason why I've tried so many business models, it's not because I was fucking interested in it. It's because like I didn't look at dropshipping.
Are you interested in getting supplies from China and getting the fucking some fucking dog cleaning or shit and sell that for like $50 and get like 9% profit margins with dropshipping?
Bro, like no man. Like it's never what you're doing, it's what you get. It's like when I started going to the gym, I didn't start going to the gym because I loved putting my body into pain. No, I loved the outcome I was able to achieve if I consistently did this. So that's why I do it. I don't like reading, I like the thing I get from reading. Like it's all these things. When you just look at this direct thing you're doing right now and you determine if it's something you want, like for example, going into business and doing some business model, if you just choose by your passion, you've already failed. You're just gonna be stuck there because in order to grow up and level up in today's world, you need money. It's not mandatory to not have money if you want to do big things. So if you want to travel, if you want to have more time, if you want to get out of your 9 to 5, have financial freedom, help your family, help the ones you love, do shit that you can't do right now in a 9 to 5 in a normal school, in a normal job. Like, isn't that what you should be aiming for? Instead of thinking, man, I don't know if this is for me. I want to do something bigger. Bro, just do what works. Use that money and then choose your fucking passion. Because the biggest passion now is getting your time back, bro. Like that's what that's where that clicked for me, and that's where I understood. Like, fuck, man, I've had enough of this shit trying to figure everything out by myself. Because I was trying to go the cheap route. I was trying to save money because, fun fact, by the way, I spent the last bit of my money and my fiance's money, even though we had a 3-month-old son, into actually joining Sergio's mentorship, like flying out to his in-person mastermind and getting to know this shit like in real life. Because I was so determined to get this shit. I even had to take a loan. I put myself in debt to get this shit started. But it was worth it in the end. Like,
at the end, people that put themselves in that situation is a situation that you are going to make it out because you have the balls to put yourself in that situation. And when you have the balls to do it, you have the balls to go out and make money.
Yeah.
Like, there are some people that just fucking comment just like, oh, okay, I need to invest 5, 10, 15 grand. That's so much money for me right now. Of course, because you're broke. Yep. There's a reason behind that so much money for you because you're not willing to invest that money. It's as simple as that.
Correct.
It's not as simple as that. But 2 more questions for you, bro. One is, what would you say to a person right now that's thinking about a specific business model? Maybe they are already running a marketing agency, AA partnering. What would you say is the difference why AA partnering works for you and you're making almost 10 grand a month to all the business models that you tried, like SMA and like all of that shit?
Like the problem with everything else before, of course, like just strictly the business model, or do you want me to talk about like if it comes to experience, of course, Sergio is the biggest difference.
Business model.
Yeah. But when it comes to the business model, like the big difference between the business model is that. But yeah, like the big difference I see within these business models is that compared to when you look at dropshipping, trading, and all that stuff, like every single thing you can do, at least everything I've tried, it's just so saturated. There are so many people already doing it. So when you're starting, you're competing against hundreds of thousands of other people.
I would say millions.
Yeah, like millions of other people, like at least hundreds of thousands. Like that's still fucking a lot, bro. And you're all doing the same thing. There's no difference between you guys. Like that's something I got to experience earlier on. Like for example, because this at the end of the day, AI partnering is just it's a marketing agency, but you're leveraging AI in a specific way to get a specific result, which is the key difference. Because when I was running a marketing agency by myself, I was still no different than 90% of the people, and 99% of the people, even though I tried to be. So the biggest difference is that with AI right now, people haven't even realized how fucking powerful it is within marketing. So jumping into this, like seeing how we can actually leverage AI, set it into, like place AI into already working, running systems for companies that are already doing well, for people that are already making millions of dollars. And you can just go into that and scale that up with AI, enabling you to work less, then work less, get more results, better results, because you're using AI, you're using something that's going to give you back your time. Like the things that took before weeks to do, you can do it within a day, like within sometimes minutes.
Exactly.
So it's just a blue ocean, man. It's just a completely open sea of opportunities if you jump early on. Like it's almost just like Bitcoin, early 2015.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's how I feel about it.
Exactly. No, but that's good. That's good. Last thing, bro. What would you tell a person right now watching this that is on the fence about maybe starting this business model or starting business overall, or just is on the fence on joining the mastermind? What would you tell that person?
Like you have to ask yourself first before I tell you what I want to say. Like you have to ask yourself, why do you really want to get into financial freedom? Why do you really want to become rich? If you don't have a reason, get the fuck out of here. Don't join. Because the people that don't want to become rich for a specific reason, like free their families, have some meaning behind money, then that money is meaningless.
And the meaning can also always be like, I want to buy cars, I want to buy watches. That's meaning.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like maybe you were always the bottom dog in your social circle beforehand. Now you want to be a big dog. Maybe you never got attention from girls. Now you want attention from girls. Maybe your family was poor. Maybe you had a hard life. Maybe you just feel like you deserve more. It just needs to be something where you feel the emotions behind the money. If you don't have some reason, you need to think about that first and foremost. But if you have a reason to become rich, whatever it may be, like unless you want to go the hard route, unless you want to go into the same shit everyone else is doing, and you want to have a difficult life, or maybe end up in school in a 9 to 5, like that's not going to get you rich. Unless if you wait until retirement and fucking sell away your years, then bro, joining this shit is the easiest, like, it's the easiest shit you could do to making money if you just do the things that are required of you to do. And legit, you, like, there are people in the mastermind that are putting in an hour or two a day and getting results. Because it's just about consistency. So if you really want to make money, joining the mastermind has at least changed my life in thousands of ways. How I think, the community I have around me, like the first time ever I feel like I'm surrounded by people that are actually like-minded to me. Like when I flew out to Tenerife to the in-person mastermind, like I really just saw how much I've been missing out not joining something like this. It changes your perspective on everything. It changes your life, it changes your approach to everything. So if you're on the fence of joining, if you want to have a circle around you of like-minded people that want to do better, that want more from life, you want to give your family, yourself a better life, you want to make money without having to spend tens and hundreds of hours just fucking watching YouTube videos and reading some blogs, this is the shortcut. Like I said before, this is the definition of a piggyback ride into riches.
No,
that's the best way to word it.
That's good, that's good. So you know what to do, you know what to do. Matti told you, no, but I appreciate it, bro. It's fucking crush it. Now we're going for the 30 months.
Okay.
And Dubai. Let's go.
That'll be next, man. Let's go, guys.
Let's go.